Good evening, everyone. This is Randomonium, and this is my first commentary for League of Legends. To start off, a little background on me: I'm originally a StarCraft 2 player, and I was diamond level pretty much every season that I played in StarCraft 2. And I was also a random player, which is how I got my name. So that's the experience that I'm bringing to League of Legends. I've had a League of Legends account since Season 1, but I've only played casually. This is really the first season that I've played ranked more than a few games, and the purpose of these videos is to help me improve my gameplay, see what mistakes I make, and see what mistakes other people make, and hopefully I can improve my gameplay from that. And if I can help anyone else out, then that's even better. So the reason why I chose this game is my team requested this video, and we have a pretty standard team. We've got Rumble as our top laner. I will be playing Diana in the jungle. Our mid laner is Zed. Jinx is our AD carry, and Thresh is our support. And we are going up against a very unconventional team. They have a Sion in the top lane, a Lucian in the jungle, Ezreal will be mid, Kalista will be their AD carry, and LeBlanc will be their support. So anytime you go up against kind of a troll team like this, you have to beware of any shenanigans they're going to pull early. They're going to be looking to get an early lead, they're going to be looking to snowball. They're not going to play standard. You know that because of what champs they picked. So they start to invade, they come in on our Zed. Our Zed almost dies, but Thresh gets a fantastic hook on Kalista and saves Zed. Our Jinx puts a great ward here, but our Thresh makes a mistake in that he does not use his trinket to ward this blue bush. So Zed is the only one who's got a trinket still available, and he doesn't use it. So we kind of don't have vision of this area, and that's super important when you are getting invaded. So I figured that they're going to just take my blue buff, because Diana is very dependent on this blue buff, so I moved to take their blue buff. But we have some miscommunication with our team, and our Jinx and our Thresh move in, try and engage, and it winds up costing them, and Thresh ends up getting the first blood. So there was no reason why this had to happen. We knew that Sion had backed out, we knew that Ezreal had backed out, so worst case scenario, there was only 3 enemy teammates in this bush right here. And we could have very easily had Diana and Rumble move down through the river, and then come up through here through the blue, and pretty much cut off any path of retreat that they would have had. So Jinx and Thresh would have come down, we would have had a 4v3, and we would have either forced a flash over this wall here, we would have gotten first blood ourselves instead of giving it. So that was a mistake on our part, but it's not going to really affect the game in the long term. So besides that, pretty standard start. Diana's going to go for the early blue. Sion's going to execute himself on the wolves, get the early level 2, and then he's going to teleport to lane. So we're going to first focus on this top lane matchup. So Sion versus Rumble. Sion's going to be a lane bully against this Rumble. Rumble cannot trade with him in melee. So Sion's going to use his Decimating Smash to bully Rumble. And if Rumble uses his Flame Spitter, Sion's going to immediately use his Decimating Smash, and Rumble's going to have to either choose to turn away and waste his Flame Spitter, or he's going to have to take the Decimating Smash, and that's not a trade that he really wants to take. So what Rumble should be doing here is he should be forcing the Decimating Smash, trying to bait it, and then moving laterally, forwards and backwards, and then while the Decimating Smash is on cooldown, he can use his Flame Spitter and use his Electro Harpoon to kind of hurt us. But he doesn't do this, and it ends up costing him a lot. He gets pushed out of lane, but he does not give up the kill, which, that's at least a minor victory. So moving down here to bot lane, we see Thresh moving up in this area right here, and it is warded, but Thresh lands a fantastic hook right here, and Jinx throws her chompers right on top of Kalista. So we've got this lockdown of Kalista, which is pretty much an instant kill here. But Thresh moves in, and then he ends up flaying Kalista off the chompers. So the chompers don't actually lock her down at all. Jinx has the flash for it. And if they had done a better job coordinating their abilities, she wouldn't have to have burned her flash to get that kill. Kalista would have gotten locked down on those chompers, and then Jinx would have gotten that kill very easily. So when you're working with your support, make sure you guys are using your abilities to maximum benefit. Anyway, Thresh is very low, and he's going to kind of bait this LeBlanc wants that kill. So you see LeBlanc is playing very aggressive. She flashes, tries to get the kill on Thresh, and he ends up dying because of it. So anytime you're in a 1v2 and one of your enemies is low, don't try to engage on them and get that kill, because it's at best a 50-50 scenario. And if they've got any type of CC, it's a lot less than a 50-50 scenario, and you're probably going to die and just end up feeding the Jinx even more. So moving back to our top lane, you can see that Rumble is at a pretty significant CS disadvantage because he got pushed out of lane. So he's got a 10 CS disadvantage, and Sion's trying to exploit that by pushing him up very, very far. And I noticed this, so I moved to gank Sion, even though I'm not level 6, and Diana's ganks are very weak before level 6. So his health is so low, I tried to get into Rumble so we can try to equalize gold disparity, but I ended up taking it by accident, so that was a mistake on my part. But at least we get a kill out of it. Alright, so more action happening on this bot lane, so I'm going to have to jump back a little bit to catch what happened here. So, see right here, Kalista and Jinx are trading. Kalista's getting the better of it. Thresh moves in, and Thresh can get this kill very easily. There's no reason why Jinx has to try and get this kill. But she moves forward, tries to get the kill on the higher health Kalista, and she ends up dying. So there really was no need for that. I mean, if Thresh gets the kill, Jinx gets the assist gold, and you don't wind up giving the kill to Kalista. So it pretty much is now an even trade instead of us controlling it. Continues to try and bait this LeBlanc. He does a very good job of this. Moving back to our top lane, you can see that Roman still has about 10 CS disadvantage. And Sion's continuing to be very aggressive with him. He continues to use this back and forth motion to try and dodge the decimal smash rather than lateral motion. If he had been using this lateral motion, he could have avoided a lot of those decimal smashes. So now, Lucian's moving up to try and get a kill on Rumble, trying to equalize the kill that we got on Sion earlier. Sion gets level 6, and pretty much instantly they can do a tower damage. Rumble does a great job here. He delays, lets Sion take a lot of turret damage, and Sion ends up dying, so it's pretty much an even trade. Sion gets the kill on Rumble, but Rumble gets the kill on Sion. So that's exactly what you want to do if somebody tower dives you, is you want to at least trade the kills, because then it's no net advantage either way. And actually, because Lucian took so much damage, he's going to have to back, so that's actually an advantage for us. So I moved to try and invade their jungle, get some of Lucian's jungle camps, and set him behind. but I walk right over this scuttle crab. I knew I walked right over it. I saw it, but I kind of got cocky here, and Scion immediately makes a beeline for me. What I should have done is, when I saw that the scuttle crab was taken, I should have backed out and then moved down through this portion of the jungle and warded up the jungle here on the blue side, so that way we knew if Lucian was on blue side jungle. And if he's not on blue side jungle, then he's probably on the red side jungle. So that would have been a huge advantage for us as far as vision is concerned. So definitely a mistake on my part, and it winds up costing me my flash, but I do get away from the Scion. So you can see that we continue to be aggressive in the bottom. We engage, and Lucian comes in and makes. So anytime you try to be aggressive, you have to be very careful if you don't have any work. Eventually you're going to get ganked. And Jinx does a great job getting that kill, but there's no reason why we couldn't have had wards here. Thresh has got a Sightstone, Jinx has got a Trinket up, so definitely a mistake on our part. So now our Jinx is getting very, very fed. Anytime you're in a 1v1 scenario with a fed AD carry, you really don't want to engage them like LeBlanc did, because you're most likely going to lose. If the health is close between you two, you're going to lose the fight. So just don't even chance it, because you're just going to wind up just feeding her even more. So now we're 10 minutes in. We've got 2 Sightstones on our team, and we've only got 2 wards in there. And that's just pretty bad. We really should have pinks up at this point. We should have lots of wards up. We should be trying to push our wards up to get offensive wards in their jungle. And so that is something that we definitely need to work on, is getting those pinks up, getting those advanced wards up. Here I'm going to move down, and I'm going to try and gank bot lane, because I've been helping out top lane a lot and haven't done anything for bot lane yet. They do have a ward in, so the gank really is going to fail. But at least I find out whether or not they're warding. So I'm going to back this up so we can finish this. See what happens in this one. So Scion rotates towards mid lane. Our Rumble recognizes that he's missing and pays. And then we hear the Scion words, and Zed does not respond. Anytime the top lane thinks that Scion is missing, and you hear a Scion ult, you're about to get ganked in mid lane. So Zed gets away, but he has to burn his flash to do it. And there's really no need that he had to do. So Thresh and Jinx are continuing to do some great work down here. Alright, now this is a very weird engage right here. So Thresh has much more health than she does, and Jinx is full health. There's absolutely no reason why you would engage on this. But they do, and they wind up giving up another kill. So if you're going against people who have more kills than you, more gold than you, and more health than you, don't try to fight them. So now Callista sees his little Thresh, and she's going to try and punish him, try and get the kill. And she ends up giving the kill to Jinx. Now Lucian's going to come in, and he's going to do the exact same thing. He sees his low health Thresh, he wants the kill, ends up dying again. So now Jinx gets 3 kills in a very short period of time, and she now has 7 1. So she is going to become an absolute monster in this game. Alright, so there was some action going on in top lane as well, so I'm going to back this up so you can see the action on top lane. So I move up to gank top lane yet again, and a little bit of confusion on like, where does Sion go? Rumble thinks he's in the bush, and he face checks the bush rather than using his electro harpoon or using his trinket. He's able to get out. I come in, I'm able to give Rumble the kill that time. But there really was no reason why Rumble could face check the bush. He could have used his electro harpoon, he could have used his trinket, and he wouldn't have had to recall if he had done it that way. He would have been able to push this lane, possibly gotten the tower, or at least gotten some tower damage. So we have a little bit of a reset period, and you can see here that ward coverage is still very poor. We've only got, now we have 0 wards on the map, and there's really no need for that because we've got 2 sight stones, and should have been a ward coverage. Alright, so this is possibly the best part of the game in my opinion. So we get this kill on the Callisto. So Jinx is even more fed. Sion does a late teleport, and he starts teleporting in. Ezreal and Lucian are rotating to bot lane. So I'm going to slow this down so you can see what happens. Our Jinx misses her ult, it's not a big deal. Sion ults in from the bush. Jinx does an amazing flash to avoid it. Sion flashes, tries to get Thresh. Jinx moves in, she's gonna flash to try and get the Thresh, and ends up dying. Now Lucian moves in with his ult, and look at this fantastic protection by Jinx. If any one of those hits Thresh, he's dead. But Jinx does a fantastic job protecting her support, and ends up actually getting Ezreal to flash as well. So that's 3 flashes we get out of there too. Now Sion moves up, starts getting a little bit cocky into what I like to call no man's land. And if you do this, and anyone on the other team comes to help, you're dead. Which is exactly what happens. I come in to help, get Jinx another kill. So that's a 3 for 0 that we get. And we also burned 3 of their flashes. And every single one of those kills gets on the Jinx. So now the Jinx is 10 and 1 at only 14 minutes into the game. And this allows us to put a lot of pressure on mid tower, and put a lot of pressure on top tower. And we actually take top tower because of this fight. So we get 3 kills and a tower, and 0 deaths because of it. So now here, Lucian's going to come up and flank the Zed, and Zed realizes that he's most likely dead. Khaleesi's moving up, he's in a 1v2, so he ults Lucian, and does a great job to basically get a 1-for-1 on the kills. That's the best he could have hoped for in that scenario. So good on him for at least getting 1 kill. So now I'm going to be moving up to try and protect the mid turret. And the name of the game now is to try and get those wards. The first mid tower has gone down, the top tower has gone down. We want to start getting those wards into their jungle so that we can better do rotations and get those picks that allow us to get objectives. So I move up and I'm going to start warding their blue side jungle. And meanwhile, Jinx is pushing this lane. So they've got 3 people in the mid. No one's moving to help bot. So Jinx is pretty much going to get this tower uncontested for free. And they're going to push this tower, which is at full health. And they're not going to get anything for it because tower's at full health. We have plenty of people who can rotate the mid. So they're basically giving up this bot tower for free. The other good thing about this is that now we've got our lane pushing bot lane, which allows us to set up other objectives. So Jinx is going to rotate mid, and now that's going to allow us to push mid. So we'll have bot lane pushing, we'll have mid lane pushing, and we'll have Sion and Rumble in the top lane, but Rumble's got his teleport available for a team. We push up mid lane, and they definitely back off because we have a pretty sizable gold advantage. And this allows us to rotate to dragon, because bot lane's pushed, mid lane's pushed, and we can get some good ward advantage. At this point, the dragon's ours. There's no way that they can contest this. But Sion moves down, he plays very aggressive, and he has no business coming down here. We've already taken the dragon. But he moves in, without his team, he's completely cut off from them. That's going to allow us to win. Now if this happens to one of your teammates, just back out. They got the kill, make sure they only get one. And so they move forward, and they get caught in the threats, get caught in rumble. The second kill happens, and we get third kill from Khaleesi. So don't make a bad situation worse by trying to engage in a 5v4 where you don't have ward coverage. And this is going to allow us to get this here mid. Also, it's going to allow us to push up this bot lane tower as well.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
So now, everybody else backs out except for Jinx. And the reason why she can stay here and not risk dying is we've got very good ward coverage on red side jungle. If we didn't have this ward coverage, Jinx would be open to getting ganked very easily. We have this ward coverage, which allows her to push very safely. When she sees Ezreal coming around, she can back out. So the name of the game here is we try to get all lanes pushing. If we get all lanes pushing, then that allows us to rotate better, take towers better, and since we have such great ward coverage on our jungle now, we can engage on them in favorable situations, and they will be able to respond. So we can basically exploit the advantage we already have. As we can see here, Lucian sees Thresh. They ping to try and rotate on him. Anytime a support wants to engage in a good carry, you should be very suspicious, because that usually means that you're about to get ganked. And because we have such great ward coverage, we can execute this gank very easily, and they have 0 ward coverage, which makes it even easier for us. Now on top of that, LeBlanc moves through this jungle that we have very heavily warded, and she's going to end up dying because of the wall. So now we're in a 5v3, so we're going to try and push mid tower. But they have a pretty good wave. We got Lucian, we got Israel, we got Sun. It's going to be hard to take down. So we realized that we're not going to get this tower. We need to get an even bigger advantage. So we begin to push other objectives. Our bot lane is getting pushed in, so Jinx is going to rotate to try and clear that out. And then I'm going to try and get vision in the red side jungle, and I'm going to try and push out the top side. Sion ults, he's going to get Thresh. Not a big deal. You can see here that I've got a ward here, I've smited the wolves, and then I get a ward here. So I'm pretty much very safe on this time. If they move to try and gank me, I'm gonna save. I've got pretty much perfect vision on this entire side of the jungle. So I'm not worried at all about getting ganked. On the flip side, our Jinx has 0 ward coverage on this side of the map, which makes her very easy to get ganked. That's exactly what happens, and she ends up dying because of me. So if you're gonna push a lane by yourself, make sure you've got the ward coverage so that if you get ganked, you don't get caught out. So this is a very interesting fight. So Lucian engages on Rumble, and this is a poor decision because best case scenario for Lucian, this is a 3v3. So we have Sion here, Lucian, and Ezreal. And they know that I'm top lane because I was just pushing top lane. And they know that Zed's mid lane because he was just killing creeps. So this is a 3v3 against a team that has a 10k gold lead. So that's a very poor decision. You only want to engage a team that's got a gold lead like this if you have superior numbers. You can see here, they engage, Rumble uses ultimate, and then you've got the Diana and the Zed, great gap closers. There's pretty much no escape. We get 2 kills pretty much for free. So now, the next thing that we're going to try and take is second wave. So I'm going to get the Scuttle Crab on Baron's side, so that way I can be sure that I'm not going to try and sneak Baron on while we're down the dragon. Because there's no way that they're going to be able to contest this dragon. Move up to try and get the dragon. We could have had better ward coverage here. They could have stolen it, but at this point in the game, we're pretty sure that we're going to be fine. We do have the Zed come around, make sure they commit to it. That's good. This is another reason why you want to move. So, blue team has no defensive wards here, which allows a pretty easy gank path right here, and we get some kills right here. And that's going to cost them this bottom tower. it's also going to cost him the Baron. So we got bottom tower taken. We've got 3 of our team rotating up to Baron. And at this point, this Jinx and this Thresh are really just a distraction. We're just trying to distract the enemy team, prevent them from moving out to contest this Baron. Because if they move out to contest this Baron, we're going to see it coming, and Jinx and Thresh are going to get a tower and possibly an inhibitor. And we can just back out, and they won't get any kills on us. So we basically can get this Baron. Get the Baron, and now Jinx moves up, and she's gonna try and fight their whole team by herself, which, yes, she's very fed, but you never want to engage a 1v5. So she realizes it's a mistake, and she tries to back out, and our Rumble teleports down here, and that was also a very good decision. Teleporting down here is not gonna help Jinx, right? Now you're in a 5v2 rather than 5v1. So you're basically going to give the other team 2 kills instead of 1. But they actually get quite a few kills out of it, which is pretty impressive. So it's a testament to how fed they are. But no reason to try and engage in a 5v2. So here you see Thresh engages. And Thresh starts taking this tower damage, which allows me to come in and get the kill. This is great teamwork, alright? If you've got a support or a tank, having the support of the tank take the tower aggro so that the carry can get the kill without taking any tower damage, that's exactly what you do. So we're able to get the mid inhibitor, and I'm pushing bottom inhibitor. And we're also have our lane pushing top side as well. So we're threatening them on multiple fronts, splitting them up, making it so they can't commit all of their team to just one objective. So that's going to allow us to get this top tower. And now we're going to start pushing into this inhibitor. Alright, I'm going to back this up because this is a kind of an interesting fight. I don't get a kill, but so I'm playing Diana in this game where we don't have a tank. So I'm basically the only person who can build tanking. And I realize that all of their threats on their team are AD. Their Lucian has got a couple kills on him, their Khaleesi's got the most kills, and their Silent kills. Their Ezreal and their LeBlanc don't have any kills, so I'm not really worried about their AP threats. So I've built nothing but armor on Diana. And you can see here, I engage on him, and he has to burn his flash to get his way. And even when he uses his ult on me, it does pretty much no damage to me. So this is kind of highlights the importance of making sure that you itemize your build to go against the team that you're fighting against. You get a team that only has 80 threats, build a lot of armor, and it'll make you much more effective. So anyway, I think now it's pretty obvious that we are going to win this game. We have more than a 10k gold differential. Pushing in on their base assets. So kind of highlights of this are ward coverage. Ward coverage is so important. Being able to get those advantages, to be able to get those picks, and being able to out-rotate the enemy team. The next thing is that don't fight fights unless you have damage. Don't try to go for those risky 1v2s where you might get a kill. You want to go for those sure things where you're positive you can get a kill. speed this up. Last minute or so. I hope you've all enjoyed this first broadcast I've done, and I hope to do a lot more in the future.